here I am going to talk about some common terms used in a histogram. Class intervals. So these are class intervals. Class boundaries. So these are class boundaries. Lower class limits. For this class interval, the lower class limit is showing with the arrow, with this arrow. Class midpoints. Here in this histogram, the arrow is showing the class midpoints. Upper class limits. In this histogram, the arrow is showing the upper class limit for this class interval. Class width. In this histogram, double-headed arrow is showing the class width. Now, let's calculate the values associated with the frequency distribution of this quantitative data. Class intervals, the ranges of values into which data are grouped, is class interval. So, looking at this histogram, 0 to 19, 20 to 39, 40 to 59, 60 to 79, so all these are class intervals. Lower class limits, so they are the smallest numbers that belongs to different classes. On this histogram, 0, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, and 140 are the lower class limits. Upper class limits, they are the largest numbers that belong to different classes. So looking at this histogram, 19, 39, 59, 79, 99, 119, 139, and 159 are the upper class limits. Class boundaries, they are the numbers that are used to separate the class. So on this histogram, class boundaries are 19.5. That number is in between 19 and 20. 39.5, 59.5, 79.5, 99.5, 119.5, and 139.5 are the class boundaries. So here, 39.5 is the number in between 39 and 40. Okay, so 59.5 is the number in between 59 and 60. Similarly, 79.5 is the number in between 79 and 80. So these numbers are called class boundaries. They are the numbers that are used to separate the classes. Class midpoints, they are the numbers used to represent the values that are in the middle of the classes. So in this histogram, these are the numbers, these are the midpoints. So they are calculated by adding lower class limit and upper class limit and dividing that number by 2. So this is how you get these numbers, which are also class midpoints. Class width, it is the difference between two consecutive lower class limits or two consecutive upper class limits. So here, class width is calculated by the distance between these two numbers. So 39 minus 19 is 20, that's the class width. Okay. So again, the 59 minus 39, that also gives you 20, so that's the class width. So you can calculate class width by taking either two consecutive lower class limits or two consecutive upper class limits. So these are the common terms used in frequency distributions.